In a world where ordinary men can excel doing ordinary things, this man has single-handedly lowered the bar. From the scrambled mind that brought you Mad Madness and Beagle Rare comes this underwhelming Friday night special event. Matt Porter is the Blendigeddon 2 World Champion and the 2020 World's Top Whiskey Taster. Ladies and gentlemen, raise your glass and shake your ass for ADHD Whiskey Live.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to ADHD Whiskey. My name is Matt. Today is Friday. Today's Friday, and I'm pumped. I'm pumped that you are here, especially considering without you, I'd just be talking to a camera. That would be pretty stupid. So thank you for being here. It is Friday, like I said. It is Friday, March 20th, 2026. What a day. When I'm talking, it feels like my ear's full of water. It's like making the crunchy sound. I've been in a pool since I was 7. Why was I doing that? Whatever, no big deal. We'll live with it. Sounds like my microphone's rubbing up against my shirt, but it's in my ear. It's just the life we live. How in the heck is everybody doing? How in the world is everybody doing? What do we got? We got StreamYard in chat. Boom. Frig. Oh, they weren't. That's not even a real person. Eric B was here early. Happy Friday. Went to an Airbnb this week. Someone left their YouTube signed in. Portsky got a new subscriber. Boom, boom. Friggity boom. Eric B. It's the nicest thing I've heard in a while. Thank you. Thank you. You know what? Everybody should do that more often. Hopefully they like my shit. Or hopefully they don't notice. One of the two. Travis Robson is here. The master of tainted sample sender. Travis Robson is in his house. How's it going, Travis? Tim Romero is here. Bev Porter, whoever that is here. Good Friday evening, everyone. Hope everyone had a great weekend and ready for another great live stream. Please hit that thumbs up on the way in tonight. Thanks, Mom. That's my mama. My mama, she's here. She's here. Kobe's written songs about her. Mr. Jason Kobe is in the house, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, Jason Kobe. Chris Miller, Joe the Sample Guy. Man, I'm pumped for tonight. I'm pumped for tonight because I've got some tasty things to taste. And I don't know if anybody's even going to pop in, but I'm going to put a link in chat for maybe some channels or I don't know, Instagrammers or TikTokers or anyone who's ever watched Matt Madness who, you know, is in the same space as we are, wants to plead their case to be in Matt Madness this year. I'm building the bracket, and there's only so many spots. So I need to hear from their mouth to my ear why they want a spot in Matt Madness. Will anybody pop in? Who knows? If not, then I'll just have to put people in there whether they like it or not. But I'm going to put a link in chat in a little bit for an open casting call for Matt Madness. Haven't done that before. That's the first. Thought about it in the shower yesterday. Shower thoughts, hashtag. Are you slammers here? PJ Whiskey is in the house. Whiskey sippers are here. The bourbon pours in the house. Christian Mohica 1635 is up in here. Sean Holtgrave says, sup dudes? Tonight's going to be fun. Enjoying your vids from Joseph Franzis. Your honest, straight up reviews are refreshing tears. Thank you. I'm glad that it's refreshing. My wife hates it. It's a passion. But it's the things that your spouse hates about you that makes you most lovable to them. I think. Maybe not. Sounds good, though. It does sound good. TBE whiskey, I'll do dirty and disgusting things to get a spot. Oh, yeah, save that for if you're popping in tonight. I want to hear all about the dirty, disgusting things you do. Casting Couch content allowed on YouTube. Tonight it is. Tonight it is. Whiskey Nook is here. Bruh, 716. So happy to hear there'll be a Matt Madness again this year. Yeah, we're doing it again. We're doing it again. Matt Kappa, Sean Holquay. Let's get this party started. I'm going to grab a blind sample out of the box. I got a box. The box is beside me now. You can hear it. I set it on this rickety plastic 4-drawered Walmart receptacle of garbage. So made it's like Rubbermaid. It's like a Rubbermaid knockoff, but the sample box is on top of it, just bending it in half. Just bending it in half. But now it's within hand's reach, which is good. You don't believe me? See? You can kind of, it's right down there. You can see it. Now I got to, son, that was a bad idea. What was I thinking doing that? Now I got to get everything back. Does that look right? Kinda? Sorta? I think that's about it. Anyway, let's grab a blind sample. Let's get into the night. We've got a few things to review. I'll put the link in chat while I do these, but we have Cascadia, down to the night. Cascadia. This is Beyonce? No. Cascadia. Rihanna. This is Rihanna's newest. That's stupid. That's a bad joke. Cascadia, Barson Bourbon Company. Someone's back on the send list. Don't know how it happened, but out of nowhere came a box from Barson Bourbon Company, and this was in it. Haven't opened it up yet, but I'm imagining that's what's inside of it. Also, Barrel King's newest blend. This is the Zeta. It's batch 127. I want to taste that because, yeah. And then this might be the first ever anything that's ever been seen about this publicly. And if it wasn't meant to be seen publicly yet, then don't send it to me. Let's see it. That's brilliant. That's DrumKey Spirits Rye, bitches. That is Rye'd Cymbal. Getting into this too. But first, oh god, this light down here is not plugged in. Oh, my shit's falling apart. That's heads are falling off. Now, here we go. Oh yeah. Like we've done this before. At least once. There we go. Here we are. Perfect. No ECBP or out. I listen. I can't do ECBP every week. We could do a third round of it. If we really wanted to, we could do a third round. Blind sample time. Got one. Glass. Whew. In focus. No spoilers in chat. Let me just show you what it is first. If anybody can see the label. Last week the label was not legible. That's totally my bad. But if you can see what I'm drinking while I'm drinking it, I prefer to do it that way. There we go. Oh, almost messed up the whole thing. All right, no spoilers in chat. That looks so dark. Look at that. Slam bam. Wham bam Dawson, a.k.a. Little Miss Slut Slut. That is from a movie. Mr. Deeds. That's a dirty glass, too. I need to do a better job cleaning these glasses, but the shade of that whiskey looks so nice. Now I'm singing Suburbia. Suburbia. I think you're trying to sabotage the samples I sent. Today's was in a friggin' cleaned Boston round. # rigged. It tasted like the electrical tape. I don't know. I have other electrical taped samples that I need to, maybe I should just taste those to see if they taste like electrical tape. I promise you that that was not a me job. That was at the first sip, I was like, huh, that tastes not like, I'm pretty sure whatever that Franklin County, the 20-year Dickel is probably phenomenal because it tasted really good up front. And it was like a really nice texture. Then it tasted like I was just, it was bad, real bad. Show the ECBP. No, listen, I got sent a bottle, Whiskey Nook. Sent a bottle. More Dickel? What do you mean more Dickel? All right, let's get into this one here. Electrical tape is cheaper than jerky. Do with that what you will. What does that mean? What does that even mean? Electrical tape is cheaper than jerky. Because jerky comes from a living, breathing animal. Electrical tape comes from, I don't know, science. Double oaked. Double oaked. Faux show. Double oaked or it's. Do I want to go out on a complete limb and say that this is a new, like a rebuild in a new charred oak barrel? Or toasted barrel? It's very toasty, very caramelly. My computer's already, the fan's already like just cooking. There, give her a little space to breathe. A little nougaty. It smells like a candy bar, but like a toasted varietal or rebarreled candy bar. Yeah. Not in a terrible way. This is kind of more golden. If this is a rebarreled product in some sort of toasted barrel or double oaked, I'm leaning more towards this is sort of up my alley, more of my jam than other ones, because this is creamier, more golden, but it still has that particular note that I pick up on. But it's not a bad note. It's not like the green lumbery, like sawdusty friggin'. Oh, maybe no. I keep going back. Yeah, it is definitely something like that. There's almost like a golden cereal, like a golden crisp. Yeah. All right, let's put it on the hatch. The color on it's beautiful. I'm guessing that's because she's been barreled a couple times. That's a great big bitch. That's light whiskey. It's an Old Carter. That is a big proofy gal. Wow. I think that's a light whiskey. I don't know if there's any Old Carter American light whiskey in that box. I don't think so. That's what it reminds me of. It is so golden, so caramel on the palate. The double oakedness would make sense if it were an Old Carter. That's really good. Whew. I wasn't expecting that much proof. Big proof. Give me toughies out. Allure. Yeah, that is big. It's got to be, I mean, 135 proof, in that range. Also, first sips of whiskey for the day, so it's not like I've been accustomed or acclimated to anything but not whiskey. So the proof meter could be a bit off, but I'm gonna listen. That's really good. The finish on it, you know, so there is something to say about. I'm gonna ignore the finish. I'm gonna ignore the lingering flavor that I have because it tastes a little plasticky, and I don't know what if this sample has been recently sent. Like, I know Cameron's had issues with this too, Drums and Drams, about having samples taste plasticky. Some of them are way worse than others. This one, and it's always the lingering. It's always on the back end, and I didn't pick up on the nose of it at all. But on the back end of this one, on the very finish, it does have this plasticky note that I'm going to ignore here, because I'm going to focus on the parts I like about this and pretend like the plastic's not there, you know? Like a whoopee cushion. You never admit that there was a whoopee cushion. You always blame the person. Always. Always give them credit for their farts, even if it was fake. Great job. You did that in front of the whole room. Oh, in a meeting. Perfect. Great timing. With your ass. Third sip. Plastic is a hallmark of a Travis Robson sample. Yeah, it is. I shouldn't have taken the third sip. The third sip is actually, it builds on top of it. Last night, so I shot the video last night for the video I put out today. I shot that video last night. And afterwards, anything that I put in my mouth tasted like extreme plastic, like really bad. So I probably shouldn't have taken that third sip. I'm going to need to refurbish my mouth. But I'm going to say it's a 7.9. It's very, very good. But this sample, at the very least, is a 7.9. It could be in the 8s, mid 8s possibly. I got 1.5 good sips out of it before it turned into, like, you know, Plastic City. Man, plasticity. I hope that a lot of these aren't the same way. Well, what was it? Obtanium light whiskey port wine finish, 154.4 proof. Okay, that's a way to start the evening. 26 year Obtanium light whiskey port wine finish. All right, 26 years. Holy shit. For Bill Kavanaugh. Thank you, Bill. I'm guessing, if I had to guess, where to put the cap for this? I don't even know. I'm assuming the higher the alcohol percentage, the faster it will eat away at any plastic or, like, you know, polycarbonate, if that's a thing. This is actually a few years old. This is from 2023. That's wild. It was in a secondary barrel, a port wine barrel. Huh. 26 year. 154 proof. That is a way to kick off the evening. Good grief. The cap melted away. The cap, I don't even know where the heck it went. What did I do with it? Is she gone? She just, yeah, she evaporated. Evaporation. I didn't pick up on it. Also ate away the entire red wine finish. I get a zero. I get barrel. I get like a barrel influence on there, but not any wine. All right. Before I get into these, I think it's fair for me to take a, well, what should we call it? Reacclimation pour, to reacclimate the palate back to normal. Before we do that, I need to say hello again to some more Last Motel 18-year light whiskey for my first pour. Yeah, those babies are getting old, some of them, those light whiskeys. Red wine might be the plastic. No. It's actually like a very specific note. Excuse me. And once you taste it, it's like anything else. It's like how I knew that was light whiskey when I tasted it, is how I knew that it was plastic. Like it's a very specific thing where you're like, oh, that's definitely it's definitely a high rye. It's like a very specific thing. If something is like finished in a sherry barrel, and then you smell it and it has sulfur, and you're like, oh, it's got to be like wine finished, because it's very specific. As specific as sulfur is, the plastic note from a sample bottle, the tainted sample bottle, it's that specific, where it stands out like that. I've never had that note out of a bottle, I don't believe. Ever. That I can think of. But I've had plastic notes taste better than other plastic notes. Matt without an A, in all seriousness. Have any of these sat on their side or upside down for any time? Also, if those samples are 2+ years old, they need to be rebottled or new caps. The plastic can degrade. Yeah, for sure. I do my very best to keep these upright. Obviously, when they're shipped and stuff, I can't do anything about it. Some of them that are like extremely old that just haven't been pulled, there's a chance that they could have been knocked over at some point, but none of them have been long-term stored on their side. But that's for that exact reason. Colby plotting a Tainted Love cover. Oh my gosh. Tainted Love? That's actually hilarious. Kobe, if you're not taking notes, then write that down. Wine is banana. We all know that. I'm right there with you. Could be. Rinse out with something lower proof. Sean Holtgrave, what the hell could I do that's possibly not lower proof? I have 0 things in this garage that I could possibly taste that could match or exceed 154.4 proof. So is she gonna be lower proof? How much lower? I don't know. I think that's what you meant, though. Like Everclear. Oh, I didn't read the rest of your comment. Sometimes I do that. Ryan, I won't forget about you at all. We talked about it, and I put a note somewhere for it. And where that note is, I have no idea. But I know that the Metalhead Whiskey Snobs are going to be potentially a candidate for me to maybe even consider for Mad Men. Just kidding, you're in. You're totally in. That's what she said. Boomity boom bang. Please hit the like, says Mojo. Thank you, Mojo. What do we want to do for a reacclimation pour? Let's see. What do we got? We got so much stuff. So much. I don't even know what should we do. How about this guy? This is a gift from Jim Mazzelli I got a few years back. It's a 90 proof blended Canadian rye whiskey. It's a 16-year Canadian rye. America. Put something on the palate that's a little bit different, but also kind of bring us down back to, that smells good, back to earth. I think this is one of 2 Crown Royal bottles I own. And I'm not sure if I bought either of them. Actually, no, I did buy the other one. The Noble Collection, blended Canadian whiskey. It smells kind of grapey. It smells nice. Ooh, that's refreshing. I like that. Are you a fan of short barrel stuff, like the brand short barrel, or the? Yeah, see. Yeah, I need to get through. That note lingers. It really sticks around. Like once it's on the palate, it's kind of there for a bit. We'll shake it off. I don't know if I've ever had any short barrel stuff. You should have a non-whiskey tuber and attorney to see how we hang with you professional folk. Yes, I'm available. Daniel P. So I would say, this is kind of what I want to say, is it doesn't have to be a whiskey tuber, but somebody who's in the industry, somebody who's in the whiskey industry. I'd love to do it for viewers or patrons, but it's I don't know, I should put more thought into it about having the average Joe, just an average Joe in there, just running a friggin' randomizer of people who want to be in, who don't have a channel. They're just a random, average, everyday, regular folk. Like Sean Paisley, maybe. That's a joke. I'm dumb. But yeah, so like, I'd love to have I don't know. I'm not even going to talk about stuff that I'd love to have because it's not ever going to happen the way that I'd like it to, unless, of course, I make it happen somehow. But I have ideas for things that would be fun, but they're just so out there. I would love to have a Gaffigan versus the Whiskey Ginger versus Mark Norman. They're all whiskey, either brand owners or aficionados, and but they're 3 comedians together. Would think that would be hilarious, but I don't think that they would do it without being paid, and more than you can afford, pal. Ferrari. Jim Gaffigan won't even accept my trash talk. Oh, it's just a bummer. I thought I knew me. Get it? Because, yeah. Does having 400 plus bottles count as being in the bit? I mean, not necessarily, because I mean, just like having a public, because the reason for Matt Madness in the very first place was to get viewers to watch other people's stuff. So it's like, hey, if you watch the Bourbon Junkies and you watch everything they do, hey, they're at Matt Madness, and then you watch them on Matt Madness because they ask you to, and then there are 2 other people competing against them who may be one of those channels you don't watch. Then you get introduced to that channel, then you start watching their channel. It's just like a way of people meeting and seeing new does that make sense? It's like, man, my brain, it must be the plastic and all the chemicals from the week. My eyes are looking better today, though. Took out my contacts last night. Didn't sleep in those bad boys. Woke up this morning, crusted shut. Just pried them open. Just sandpapered my eyes out. Yeah, contacts in. Feeling much better. Skin still pretty dry and crackly from all of the cleaners, but feeling better today. If anybody wanted to know. Gonna have to buy a blonde wig and do Gaffigan impressions. Kelby, we have all the Gaffigan impressions we need, apparently. Invite Mr. Beast. Yeah, I'm sure he'd be first. He'd be right on board. You were a guest on the Oprah Winfrey show. You know what? When I put the link in chat, I want you to hop in so we can talk about it. Jeffrey Wack is here. Friggin' Jeffrey Wack. What about a brand ambassador for a distillery? Yeah, for sure. You got engaged Friday? Oh, bring it. Officially, Pound Town forever. Hashtag forever Pound Town. Brendan Pounders, locking it down for life. To having to hold, to love and to cherish. Through sickness and in health. Pound Town forever. Congratulations. Definitely like Ellison Coyle. That's funny. All right, this is what Silver Spring. I'm hearing some stuff on Silver Spring. Oh, my elbows are like both of my elbows just got pain in them. Oh, like a shooting pain. That's weird. Oh, strange. I'm falling apart second by second, minute by minute. Paste. There is. I'm posting. I posted the link for the live stream in chat. I've never done this before, so I need to set up some ground rules here. 6. Oh damn! Chris Martino's eating good. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah. Pin it. Pin the comment. Come on, Matt. You got this. Watch your own live stream. Turn down the volume so you don't embarrass yourself. Pin message. Pinned. All right. And I'll make a banner too. How about a banner? Create a banner. Take this off of there, that off my keyboard, and let's do all capital letters. It's like we're yelling it. If you are an aspiring, is that the correct word? No. If you are son of a bitch. If you wanna be on Matt Madness? Question mark. Join the stream and I want and put your channel / handle. What do we call it? If it's not a channel name, if it's like a oh boy, username? No, channel. Let's put channel name. Put your channel name as your name. See. This is why it takes me forever to do stuff, because I don't know what to. Want to be that madness? Join the stream and put your channel name as your name. And join the stream with your channel name. That makes sense. No funny stuff. All right. Never been on Matt Madness? but because we don't need everyone who's already done Mad Madness to jump in, but you want to join the stream with your channel name. No funny. See, that works best. There we go. Then that way I can vet anybody who's in the back, anybody who joins. I can make sure that that's their channel name, that they actually, so it's no funny business. Because putting the StreamYard, putting that in chat is dangerous game. So I am hoping that everybody can respect it and no funny stuff. All right. Also guessing nobody else is going to jump in. Criminal alias. That's a good idea, franchise. Possibly trucker name? That's not it. Porn name is definitely not it. Already getting... Jeez Louise. What about Trackhawk? Can Kobe get on a live stream? If he would, I want him on so fast. So fast. Thrasher, figure $20 super chat. Company is still over finishing dinner. I have a couple of people that I want to nominate though. Well, you can nominate whoever you want. $20 per person. That's a joke. Thank you, Thrasher, for the super chat. I love you. Oh yeah. Hold on. We gotta do it right. Do it right. Do it right. Do it tight or something. Where's it at? Where's Thrasher? I gotta get back on my game.
It's Thrasher!
Don't touch your penis.
Yeah. All right, let's bring in, first of all, while we do this is going to be fun. It's either going to be fun or it's going to be a train wreck. Could be both, could be either. Let's bring in, first of all, Whiskey Sippers. Wait.
I'm here.
I know you're not. Don't lie.
I'm here.
Now you're there. Oh, there he is. What's going on? Whiskey Sippers. What's happening?
Just had to get everything all set up over here. I was like, oh man, didn't know I'm going to go live right now. So
this is great. Your stream is lagging so hard. Your internet's failing you so bad.
Let me switch out my cameras and stuff.
Yeah. This is exactly what we need.
All right. Let's see if this is better. Maybe not.
You kind of look like hold on a second. You kind of look like Shane. No, like a freaking.
I hear that all the time.
Little Gillis going on.
Like Shane Gillis. I'm like, yeah, I know. I get that all the time.
And you're so tiny. Listen. I was the Jim Gaffigan of Whiskey Tube, and apparently we have a Shane Gillis also. So how do I make him?
He's good too. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's the black shirt because he's always wearing a black shirt, and I actually cut my hair recently today, and normally it's longer, so it kind of looks the same as his.
Yeah, you kind of look. You got to look. What's your name, dude? I'm sorry.
I'm Devin. How you doing, man?
Devin, good. I'm good. Man, your internet sucks. Where are you from?
I'm in Ohio.
That makes sense.
OHIO.
Yeah. Cameron purchased all the internet in Ohio. He bought it on secondary, so nobody else can have any. That's what he did.
Oh yeah.
Whiskey. I think I've seen you've been in chat before, I believe, and let me think. I'm sure I've seen some of your stuff for sure. Wow, you know what? This is actually just gonna make me look like a total dick. Is what it's gonna do. Hey, what are you sipping on, Whiskey Sippers?
Well, I have a stock bar, but I haven't started sipping on anything yet. So
Damn
if you have any suggestions, please let me know.
You got any Barrel King?
I do not.
That is that for Whiskey Sippers. That's a joke. See, that's what I do. I do that a lot. I do it a lot.
I might need to get some samples. I'll have to do some sample swaps or something with you, and maybe we'll see if we can get something going.
Heck yeah. What let me ask you this. America. What would you consider to be your greatest whiskey tasting achievement ever? Like, let's say you nailed a bottle blindly in front of a group of people who didn't respect you, but then after you did it, they respected you totally. Or you smelled something and you were like, oh, that smells like Buffalo Trace, and it ended up being Buffalo Trace. I don't know. Like for me, for example, in 2020, I beat everybody in the world. How about for you?
Well, I did do let's see, I went out to a restaurant one time and they had like a, one of those the flights by different distilleries and whatnot. And they're like, all right, we'll line it up for you. And do you want them in any certain order? I was like, well, actually, just do it blind and I'll try to guess them. He's like, all right. So they brought them out and I just smelled them and I guessed them all right. And he's like, I've never seen anyone do that. And I was like, thanks. And then he gave me a free pour of Rocco Farms for that. So,
damn. So you are competition. That's good. I like it.
I'm like Shane Gillis, I've got a little everything here, I guess.
All right. And then let's make some notes here. This is going to go really well for you. Devin.
Awesome. Yes.
Whiskey sippers. Shane Gillis lookalike. Terrible internet.
Yeah, I'm in my basement, but I'm working on it.
Laughed at some of my jokes.
Yeah.
Devin, 6.5 out of 10 on likability.
How's the finish though? We'll see how that is.
Ability, 9.7 out of 10 on looks, which is great for the ladies, that audience, the 1%. And I got a good feeling about the kid. I got a good feeling about him. I think Devin might be in. Devin, strong candidate. All right. I appreciate you, Devin. I've got another person in the back. You know what? Actually, I might not. They turned their camera off.
Well, I guess they don't want to be a part of the show.
Oh, he's back. Devin, thank you for popping in. I appreciate it very much. I made some super solid notes, and I read them to you as I wrote them.
Absolutely. I appreciate the feedback.
I'm uncomfortable. But, have you watched Matt Madness in the past?
Yes.
Are you comfortable with being made fun of by people who don't know you?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Great. That helps. That definitely helps. All right, good to know. Yeah. I'm gonna boot your ass out so I can bring in. Oh my gosh, this. You know what? Stick around. You got to see this shit.
I made it.
All right, Devin, see you, dude. This, everyone, is Travis Robson. Travis, you have a belt already.
I
is
have.
It made out of plastic
years.
Also? I loved you on Tires, Tim Romero, about, geez Louise. Devin, yeah. He's making an all-rounder. Looks like an Ozempic Dusty Dan. I'm just reading about how Devin. That's pretty good. His stream seems fine to me. No lag. Listen, Kyle Taylor. On my end, it got better. It did, but at first, and that's not his fault. No, you can't.
I mean, that internet equaled the Shelf Turds internet that they'd have all the time.
So we have Travis Robson. Travis Hulkster Robson. He has a webcam that points up from the bottom, which isn't necessarily the most flattering view, but I appreciate him trying it anyway.
I mean, well, yeah.
No, see, your camera's on the bottom of your screen, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
It's a terrible place for them to put. Mine is too. See, listen, I will, just to humor you, I want to show you what mine looks like. Wait a minute. That's not what I meant. Kind of.
I mean, I've seen it before, but okay. Yeah.
Camera. Let's do integrated camera. Wait a minute. 1080p camera not recognized. Continue 720p. I don't care. I don't give a crap. Come on, work. Do it. Oh, wait. I see what's happening here. It's being blocked by a box. Look at that view. That's
oh,
good.
yeah.
Yeah. This is a Travis Robson view.
Well, I mean, I'm not as skinny, but yeah, I get the idea.
Yeah. It's a bummer. So, Travis Robson, great camera angle.
I mean, I could stack it on a Blanton's box. That might help.
Don't you dare take anything away from the Bland's box. That's a good, Let me actually fix this now. I don't know why I thought it was necessary. See, this is good. The exact. I needed this. It's practice. It's practice.
Practice makes better, my friend.
Yeah, we're good now. So, Travis, you have how much Hulkamania gear?
Let's see here. Maybe a couple more shirts. That's about it.
At least 3 Hulk Hogan shirts.
That's right, brother.
How many of them have you owned at any one point in time before you ripped them off of your body?
I'm not strong enough to rip them, so they normally just fall apart because they're just so old. But probably about 8 at one time.
All right. Are you against ripping one or trying to rip one during a Matt Madness taping live stream?
Does a bear take a dump in the woods?
Willing to rip one apart on stream. That is major points. Not everyone is willing to do such a thing. Why do you keep sending me samples that taste like plastic?
I'm just testing your palate from Tennessee whiskey to see if you find those intricacies that only the true top 30% of Western Colorado whiskey takers can get.
Yeah, I'm up there with them. Microphone sounds like he is streaming from a solid underground bunker.
Okay.
Kind of like it. Hey, listen. I'm just writing notes. I think it's only fair to read them to you as I write them. Is that a world championship belt?
Yes, it is. It's the first one that they reproduced back in 2003.
The original is that a WWF? World Wrestling Federation?
They reproduced it as soon as they switched it to WWE. They did not reproduce this one as WWF.
He looks like Siegfried after the Tiger incident. Kobe. Oh, Kobe. You're on fire.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, I kind of like Kobe having my back just being able to read chat. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, Chuck Norris did die today. That's a bummer.
Yes, he did.
Yeah. Shane Gillis and Hulkster in Matt Madness is here. Have you ever tried Real American beer?
I have not, because it is not carried here.
Well, okay. I don't know what to think about that. If you're a Hulkamaniac or not.
I have yet to be to a store that's had it, but I'm traveling to Missouri. I hope they have it.
Did you visit Barrel King like you said you were going to do?
That's in a week and 2 days.
So no,
not yet. No, sir.
All right.
I can't. I am telepathic, but I can't teleport myself there magically.
My wife just says I'm pathetic.
Well, get up that game a little.
Yeah, I'll try. Let me ask you this. Have you ever tasted anything other than Tennessee whiskey?
Does milk count?
Yeah.
Okay. So yes.
Okay, that's good. I like this. I got to hold on a second. I got to make Travis huge so I can scope out the calendar in the back. What do we got? Enhance.
It had my birthday on there and where an archery competition was currently, but everything else has been erased by my 7-year-old.
Did you put your birthday on your own calendar?
No.
I need you to be really honest with me. Did you put your own birthday on your calendar?
I did not, sir.
that you would have immediately been entered into Mad Madness if you wrote your own birthday on your calendar. That would have been an immediate in. Has B-Day. Wait, actually, this is maybe even better question. Who wrote it on your calendar?
That would be my wife.
You are in Mad Madness. Because she wrote it there so she wouldn't forget. That hey, I like a good sympathy story, and that, my friend, is yeah. You know what you should do? Is it in pen or pencil?
Dry erase.
Perfect. Change it to a different day to see if you can trick her into thinking your birthday's a different day. If you successfully trick her, you might just find yourself buy into the quarterfinals.
I need to ask Grease how he did it. Okay, yeah, okay, no problem.
She wrote there so Travis would not forget. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, man, Travis, you are one of a kind. That is now... All right. No. You're I'm not sure why that makes you look so much... Maybe you should grow that out, because it looks great. Looks great.
Yeah. Well, the stickiness is gone, so there we go.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Oh man. All right. I can't. I gotta save some charm for later. You're out of here, Travis. Holy crap. Travis Robson, everybody. That man is something else. He better come up with a better sticky tape for his mustache if he comes into Mad Madness. So far, we have 2 people who joined the stream. We have friggin' Davin, and we have the Hulkster himself, and so far very impressed. But not as impressed as I am with this batch 127. This is the Zeta. Every time that Barrel King goes through like a new transition, Jared likes to blend a batch that began with Alpha. Alpha, this is going to be bad. I shouldn't start doing this because I don't know what C is or 3 is. Alpha, Beta, shit. I think Delta's 5. No. Then there was the Epsilon. Alpha, Beta, Gamma? Was it Gamma? Alpha, Beta, Gamma? Son of a bitch. Anyway, this is the Zeta, and it's a blend of Wild Turkey and Green River, both 9-year. So 9-year Green River, 9-year Wild Turkey. I'm not saying this to be a homer, but unreal. Like realistically, I don't know how it tastes like this with it being those 2 distillates. Man. It's like Green River up front, Turkey on the back, but melded so well together. That's what Jared Bundy absolutely killed. That's so good. Alpha, Beta, Zeta, but then I remembered that. See, I thought Alpha, Beta, Zeta, but then I remember that was the sorority in the movie Scream. I thought that it was Veda, like a Veda Saltonfless from My Girl. It was not. C was not Kraken. You're wrong there. That's not it. Jeez Louise. Got to get Kleiners in the mix. If Kleiners wants in, Kleiners is in, obviously. Bun told you about it it was so good. It's really good. Like, I didn't know what to, like, I never know when I'm not there blending stuff or when I haven't tasted it beforehand what to expect. And big impressed. It is a big proof, though, too. 120.2 proof. It's not 154.4 proof, so it doesn't taste very big compared to that, but it is a really big whiskey. Oh, man. My mom loves Travis. Oh no. Oh no. You know he's friends with Grease, Mom. All right, who else we got? Oh, we got two others in the back. I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna bring you on. First of all, we have the Bourbon Experience. Is that it? The Bourbon Experience? Hold on. Let me pull up.
That's it.
I think that there's a way for me to be able to see, for everyone to be able to see names on the thing. Oh boy. I always struggle with this part because it's rounded corners. I don't want rounded. Oh, wait a minute. Rounded corners are kind of nice.
Is it better if I turn it?
He's on a roller coaster. He's sideways. So I will batch. I kind of like rounded corners. Show display names. That's what I wanted. The Bourbon Experience.
What's better, this way or this way?
I mean, that way is pretty cool.
All right.
But also, oh my gosh, this is okay. I didn't expect things to go this well tonight. Oh,
I got a bunch.
Because you must be on your phone, right?
Yeah, I'm at an Airbnb right now, out of town.
Great Airbnb. Did you check the mirrors to see if they were however many sided?
I did not, but I know how you do that. You put your camera up to it, and it'll show you if it is.
What would happen if you were on the other side of it? Wait a minute, that doesn't make sense. Because then you would be the creeper. You put your camera up to it. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. Let me see. The Bourbon Experience. So, I'm sorry. What's your name?
Austin.
Austin, like Texas?
You like Texas, from Sacramento.
Austin, the Bourbon. So, YouTube channel, you do it by yourself?
Yeah, I have a lot of guests on, and I have probably 2 regularly occurring guests, but it's my channel.
Have you ever had Jim Gaffigan on?
I have not.
Okay. Can you work on that? And then when you get him on, just send him to my channel. That'd be great.
Yeah.
Austin, the Bourbon. Where are you traveling at? Let me guess. Don't ruin it. Oh boy, wait a minute. You said you're from Sacramento. Is that what you said?
Yes.
You're from Sacramento. You are at an Airbnb. You're the Bourbon Experience. Why did you go to Wyoming?
I'm not in Wyoming.
Damn it! If you would have gifted me the pleasure of being right in the automatic in to Matt Madness, that would have been. If you
I'm rewatching Yellowstone. Does that help at all?
No.
Okay.
That doesn't help at all. Sometimes you just got to roll with it and make me feel good. Be like, you know what, Matt? How did you know I was in Wyoming? And then you're like, I'm in Casper, Wyoming, because that's the only town in Wyoming I know. I think. Austin from Sacramento. What do you do? So we're in Kentucky, Tennessee, Kentucky. I should have said Kentucky.
Do you want me to roll with it, or you want me to be honest?
That's up to you.
I'll be honest. I don't like lying. I am not in either of those places.
That was Austin. The Bourbon Experience does not like lying, even for Matt. Still there?
Yeah.
Where the hell are you at?
I'm like San Diego area.
Should have guessed. You just stayed. You stayed over there. So that makes way more sense. A whale's vagina, right?
Yes. Yes.
Mm-hmm. How? Favorite West Coast rapper?
Probably Kendrick or Dr. Dre.
Okay, Dr. Dre. I love it. Boom.
That's The 2001 is
Chronic 2001. So anyway, so the Kendrick thing, I was like, oh no, I'm so old. And then okay, we're good. We're totally good now. Now we are back in the good graces. See what you did there is you read the room and you're like, he's old. Dre. And I was like, boom, made me feel good. See, that's how this works. You make me feel good. Things go great.
Just a second, please.
Ask anyone. Like Travis Robson. He knows to dress up like Hulk Hogan. He knew I'd like that. So how long have you had your channel?
2 years in April.
Favorite bourbon junkie?
Sean.
I hate you. But also, that's good to have. I need to have differing opinions with some of the contestants. I kind of dig it. Favorite whiskey memory from last October. Very specific.
Last October.
Yeah.
So 25 or 24?
Just make something up.
Okay. Doing an episode with Jason C.
Episode.
The Stitzelweller video.
Jason. Oh, Jason C. Yes. Yeah, he's a good guy. That's fun. I don't know if it was true or not, but I'm glad that you said
it was in October.
I was thinking maybe like I said so it was like a bourbon hunting season, could have figured, but no, that's awesome. That does Jason like you?
I think so. We did a couple episodes together, so I think so.
Did he do his New York accent around you? That's how you know if he likes you or not.
I think exclusively, yeah.
Oh, that's a good thing. That is good. That's like my mom calling you Brad. That means that she likes you a lot. If Jason's like, "Hey, go fuck your mother," then that means like you're in. Jason likes him. I think. This is a lot of fun. Austin. Looks okay. Wears plain. How many days of the week do you wear a plain black T-shirt?
For work, a lot. 5 days. I do not regularly wear them outside of work, though. And I was driving 10 hours today, so I just was wearing whatever.
A plain black T-shirt.
No, it's actually an old wakeboarding T-shirt. It's got some.
Oh. Okay, so Austin.
But that would not be reading the room because you're wearing a plain black T-shirt.
Yeah, and I loved. I obviously loved the fact that you were wearing a plain black T-shirt.
Yeah.
And then you had to go and screw it up. You're like, you know what, Matt? It's not. I don't like lying. It's not a plain black T-shirt. Have you ever seen the show? Shit. It's brand new. Hold on a second. Everyone in the chat will know who I'm talking about. Oh, that's not. It's supposed to be an R, not a T. Come on. Why does it correct me for everything except for the shit that I wanted to correct me on? Pluribus. Have you seen the show Pluribus?
No.
Okay. It's relatively new. There's only been one season, but aliens invade Earth, and basically, like, not really, they sort of do. They change everybody on Earth into like this one simple being, whatever. But anyway, they turn them all into like these one being, like, except for a handful of people on Earth, like, didn't get turned. Like, they are still humans. But the alien people they look normal, but they can't lie. So when they ask them questions like anything that they ask them about anything in the world, they answer honestly. And I feel like you kind of fall into that category a little bit. Shit. She doesn't like lying. Are you married?
I am. And my wife was just yelling at me to get back. Yep, married. 2.5-year-old and an 11-month-old.
Do you love them?
Very much so.
He can't lie. He loves them so much, and I believe him. And I like the honesty. I'll let you get back to your wife. I appreciate your time. Strong contender. What how do you wear a plain black t-shirt for work? I don't even know if I want to go there, but
When I go and do things, I wear a polo on over the top. So underneath, I just when I'm chilling at the office.
Oh, I see. It's an undershirt.
Yeah.
Okay. I see. You kind of wiggled your way into that one or out of it. That's fine though. Yeah, it's like how many days do you wear underpants? And you're like every single day. Austin, I dig you, and I like you, and this is fun too because I'm gonna start like watching all you guys' stuff. And I apologize that my life is nuts, and I need to keep caught up with. So this is actually what do you call it? Like it's revealing that, and I'm embarrassed that I used to really make it a point to know everyone and any new channel, but I've been a slacker, and I apologize. You'll see me, and if you don't see me, that's because I'm a little less tied to the truth. Wow. Just kidding. Austin, thanks so much. Go back to your family and raise those kids right. You're on a solid base of truth. Don't let it go. What's the next guy? We're bringing in Daniel P. Friggin' Lion Daniel P. The every person bourbon guy. Hello?
Hello.
Every person, one word.
Every person.
Is that a word?
It can be.
It can be. All right. Daniel P. Daniel P. You make whiskey videos with the every person bourbon guy?
I don't make any whiskey videos, Matt. I'm a complete amateur.
Hold on. I'm going to ask a good friend of mine a question. Pardon her frankness. Is every person one word or two?
All right. Here's everyone I've met so far. One word, two max. You.
No,
Curious
no,
me.
no, 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 stop.
Chaotic
Stop.
Orange Biden. Mum.
What do you...
Whoa, chill.
Never mind. I thought that was pretty straightforward. He's in Jason C's overflow closet. This is referring back, not to you, Daniel P. Are you actually, wait, are you Daniel P? Daniel P?
I am the Daniel P.
Oh, interesting. Okay. I see how that played out. Jeez Louise. Let Matt get a word in, Daniel P. I tried hard. Daniel P, what is the biggest laugh you ever got in that you can remember being like, you know what, I said something that it made the room light up. Let's hear it. Something has to come to mind.
You know, Matt, I'm a storyteller, so I tell stories, people laugh.
Fake news!
That was a joke. It's this Bill. What do you got? Wait, hold on. Let me make it bigger. Oh, we got Country Schlammer,
Yes.
and Bear King was at 81.
That's 92.
92. Okay, well, that didn't answer my question, but I appreciate you so much. Listen, that earns big points. Daniel P. The every person bourbon guy. Not much of a talker.
Matt, I was waiting for you to ask about the Oprah show.
Can't recall being funny, but is a great storyteller. Has Barrel Picks, and Barrel King. All right, hit me with this Oprah story like you've never hit anyone with a story ever before.
1989, I'm living in Chicago, and I responded to an ad that they put out. They called me back. I left a message. They called me back. Told a little story. I should have used this as my funny story. I left a funny story. The producer called me back, thought it was real funny, invited me to come on the show, and I was a guest on the show.
What? Okay, hold on. Tell it again. Start from the. This is me being a jerk, and I'm super sorry.
I like it.
Sometimes this happens, and I go somewhere else for a second.
All right.
You were in Chicago.
So I'm living in Chicago, and Oprah, they would advertise shows for the upcoming shows, and so I responded to a request that they'd sent out to people to be on to the show, and I left a funny story that had happened to me at work, and they called me back, left me a voicemail. I called them back. I had a little conversation with the producer, and they invited me to be on the show.
Damn, you left out the most important part of the story. You said you're a tremendous storyteller. What the hell was the story you told the producer to get you on the Oprah show? That's the most important thing.
Matt, okay, listen. I can tell you the story, but you can't repeat it to anybody. I worked for a very large corporation, and that corporation had been having some problems in the national news, and I worked there, and so they had asked about office politics, and I sort of told a funny story about what I had experienced. And so when they heard the story, I don't want to go into the specifics of the story, but the story was sort of a funny, humorous story. It was about checking our bathroom times.
Uh-huh.
And so, but anyway, I told the story, and the producer thought it was funny.
Did you talk about that story on Oprah?
I couldn't talk. The corporation that I worked for called the Oprah Winfrey Show and threatened lawsuits if I mentioned their name. So I couldn't say who they were.
Okay. Did Oprah hate that? Was she like, why can't, this is going to ruin everything?
I will say this. I have a fun little fact. So in 1989 is when I was on her show, 1989, and it was her first shows back when she lost all of her weight.
She's kind of like me, a bit of a roller coaster in the weight.
Yes.
Does Oprah still have an Oprah show?
She does it. She does like that now for her Oprah network. She does like the clock thing.
Yeah, I subscribed to the O Network thinking it was something completely different. Whoa. Okay, listen. All right. Sometimes things start off a little bit. So, but is a great storyteller, has big. Okay, so it turns out not a super great storyteller. So Austin, he couldn't tell a lie, but you cannot tell the truth because I'm just saying you can't go into specific. I feel like if Austin told the story over to the producer over the phone and I was like, hey, Austin, what was the story? He'd be like, I have to tell you now. But let me say this for you, a strong laughter towards not even a great joke. I made it was like you laughed very hard at a joke, and that earns so many points. Does that make you happy to hear?
I have a confession to make to you too.
You have a question?
A confession.
Oh, well, I don't know if I can forgive you for anything, but I'm here to listen. What's up?
All right. About 3 or 4 years ago, I emailed you because you were looking for a Heaven Hill 17.
Okay.
And I told you that I might know where one was.
Okay, I remember this. Yeah.
You were interested in it. And then we had some communication breakdown a little bit. Like
that's me. That's
yes.
the definition of communicating with me.
Yes.
That's my fault.
But I did end up getting the bottle.
Nice. Awesome. Is it, you love it?
I love this bottle. In fact, it was my wedding bottle. So it's signed by all of our party people.
You had party people?
We had party people. But it's one of my favorite pours.
I love it. I love it.
You were absolutely right about it.
What was your confession?
That's it. I snaked you out of a bottle I should have got to you.
Oh no! If that's not, I thought you were gonna be like, I sent you a bottle of something and it was filled with something else. That would have been a confession. So I'm glad that wasn't that. So you are forgiven, Daniel P. You are so forgiven. I would also like to point out. I'm going to let you go, Daniel. Thank you so much for your what would we call it for your application. It will be reviewed by my people, and we will get back to you. I would also like to point out that listen, friggin' Devin is still here. I love the commitment so hard. Hey, you've been back there, and I'm like, I wonder if Devin knows he's still there. I think that you knew, and you did it for a reason.
I'm over here just laughing at all this. This is great.
There is something to be said about hanging around and not going anywhere, because
that's right.
You were the first one on. I could have easily forgotten about you, but you were in the back with your shirt off, doing back flex poses in the mirror, and I can't forget about.
No one else could see it.
Hung around so long in the back. What notes do I have on Devin? Let's see. Whiskey slippers. Why does it change stuff that I don't need changed? Sippers is a word.
That's right.
But it changed it to slippers.
I even made it 2
That would be a fun channel name too, though. Whiskey slippers. And then you just crawl into a rope and some slippers, and you're like, hey. Then you play the same music that SLB Drinks plays, and everyone just rips on you for it. Yeah. Even though you're doing it. There's 2020. Shane Gillis lookalike. Check.
That's right.
Terrible internet connection. Still kind of glitchy, but doesn't really bother me. Laughed at some of my jokes. That's pretty good.
Yep.
Likability score severely low. He hung around so long. Likability score increased to an 8.4 out of 10 just for just hanging out back there. That is, you bumped up your own score so hard just by being in the background for so long.
Awesome.
I love it. I appreciate that. Whiskey slippers. What is a whiskey slipper? I don't know. So, what have you poured so far this evening, Devin?
Well, everyone kept mentioning Elijah Craig, so I did some Elijah Craig C923.
Oh, little 923 action.
Oh yeah.
Nice. Kobe, the music maker for Matt Madness, says Devin. Is it Devin with an O?
It's Devin with an I.
That's how I wrote it. I wrote Devin with an I.
Yeah.
Because I know my vowels.
That's right.
And I know my calculus. And it says you plus me equals us. That is from a movie. Devin has a confession too. Let's hear it.
I don't really have a confession. I mean,
that is exactly where I would go with that as well. Exactly where I would go with it as well. What's the laser code?
You know what? I was going to wait for someone to do that. It's 823. 823.
Oh, the good one. See, I didn't get any of that stuff. C923 show off minus 2 points. He's not really showing off. He's doing pretty well. Daniel P's confession was, we talked about a bottle and I bought it.
I drank half of it. You didn't get any of it. Enjoy.
See, I thought that he was going to be like, I bought it anyway, and I was going to think that he was going to blame me, saying, you told me to buy it for you, and then you never paid me for it. And now I couldn't pay a credit card bill, and now I'm in and I've hated you for this long, and now it's to the point. But I've forgiven you. That's my confession. Nope.
I will say I do have one confession. Now that I'm thinking about it, I do have an infinity barrel aging in my speakeasy room. It's about half full right now.
I am pretty sure nobody knows what a confession is now. That's just a fact.
Okay, fine.
A confession would be like, it is leaking into my subfloor and my wife doesn't know about it. That would be the confession.
Okay. Well, in that case,
also not a confession. I don't think that. Yeah, see, we're right there. We're right there. Oh man, Kevin O'Malley from Shark Tank says you need to upgrade your dial-up. Man, so let me guess, you're down in the basement, huh?
I'm down in the basement, down in the dungeon.
I've never seen anyone talk without their mouth move until Devin, with an I. Listen, a terrible internet connection can make for great content. Your sound is coming through nice. Your picture's great. Sometimes a little lag is good for Matt Madness for one reason, because it's timed, and then it just adds a little bit of a confusion to the mix. I enjoy that. Kobe, a confession: I'm still using the last of my free AOL 100-minute CD-ROMs. Kobe, listen, take it easy on those. And what if somebody needs to use the phone? You're just going to take up the entire thing? Interviews with Matt Lovett. Chris Denolan, listen, Devin's still here, and he's killing it. Bradley Booper is in the chat. Is there a dead body in the infinity barrel? That would be a confession. That would certainly be a confession. It's like a Japanese voiceover. Yeah, that is an interesting thing, that you're struggling so hard to keep up your mouth with your words. It's not your fault, unless, of course, you did it on purpose. But
I did do it on purpose for a little bit.
Hold on, wait a minute. Did I ask you where you were from?
Ohio.
Oh yeah, that was my cam joke. Yeah, from Ohio. That also could make for good music content if drums and drams. And tell me you're from Columbus.
I am from Cleveland area, so I'm not near Jason.
If I say tell me you're from Columbus,
I'm actually just down the street from this little place, this little city in the middle of the state called Columbus. Yeah, I'm right there.
Let's try this again. Tell me you play the drums.
I do not play the drums, but I like Phil Collins who plays drums.
Still not how this works. Oh man.
Keep going.
Had you lied to me and you didn't go full Austin from the Bourbon Experience and have to tell the truth, and you just were like, listen, real close to Columbus, and I love the drums, then we would have so much more musical content. That would make 3, but I don't know, I'm sure Kobe can wing it and make something out of it. Is there anything you'd like to play with?
Great.
Or play?
Hope that's close. I don't really play any musical instruments, except for apparently now the drums I got to learn. So,
how many days of the week do you wear a plain black T-shirt?
Well, I was waiting for you to ask. No.
It's not plain. Damn it.
You did. It's not plain. Sorry. There's actually a cat in the hat with a gun and a fish tank or something.
Whoa. Dr. Seuss shit.
Yeah. Big gun guy.
Ooh, good. I like that. I like friends that are that. I like to have friends that are big gun guys. I went to Outlaw's house.
Guns and whiskey are my 2 things. So,
yeah, when I go to friends' houses and they have gigantic animals on their walls, I'm like, you are who I want to be friends with. Unless, of course, it comes down to it, and then they'll put me on their wall. I'd be quite the mount, That's honestly could get really taken out of context. Jeez Louise. Oh boy. Sometimes I say shit and then I go, that wasn't
Yeah.
what I want. What kind of car do you drive?
I actually have 2 cars. I have a standard Honda CRV, and then I have a Honda Civic Type R from
Ooh.
2017.
What year is this? What? I'm sorry. What?
2017. First
Okay.
year.
I didn't know that they made Type R's after like 2003.
No.
But I
only
imagine they're
Japan.
way cooler than the
And then they
2003
finally brought them
versions.
over here, and then people were like, "These are sweet," and then that's pretty much it.
Do they still have VTEC?
They do. So they go. "Brrr."
Hector's running a spoon engine.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get into this Barcelona Bourbon Company. Oh shit, that thing just falls. That's a heavy little box.
Yeah.
Huh. You could
I saw it was
really.
releasing today, and I was like, "Man, too bad I'm in
Well,
Kentucky right now."
So I was off of I was on their mailing list for a long, like their send list for a long time, and then off. But now it looks like Porter's back. All right, you want to do this review with me?
Sure. I'll pretend like I have it.
All right, Devin.
You know, I'll have some Bardstown.
What do we got there?
Go 12.
All right, we have a tree. We have a tree here. This is Cascadia, Gariana oak, native only to the Pacific Northwest, which Devin would know all about because he's from Ohio.
That's right.
Is as wild as the shrinking forests it calls home. Oh, well, I think Daniel P. should read this because he's the storyteller. But, oh boy, dense and fiercely rare. It can't be farmed or cut at will, but rather gathered only from fallen trees and sanctioned harvests. Its tight grain and rich sugar-shaped bold baking spice, caramelized oak, and a smoldering finish. Found nowhere else. Huh.
I like how it's got this huge tree.
Yeah. It's a great use of a tree.
That like
Big
our
ass.
bathroom has like art or something.
All right. Where did I put it? Oh, that's nice box. Kind of dig it. I have no idea where the hell I put it. Oh, so the most. Matt asked him what's supporting those shelves. Okay, what's supporting those shelves?
So this I did a black pipe shelf, and then I did burnt wood and repurposed barnwood around the back, and then I had my buddy do my bar top, which is built by Ben Wood Company, and he did epoxy resin with some bottles and toppers and stuff like that in it. So yeah,
You know your shelves. Holy shit. That's really good. I have Walmart cube cubbies back here that are being like squeezed together with C clamps, hoping that adds extra like structural integrity to them.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I'm just waiting. Then I got these TikTok shelves behind me that they say hold so many pounds per shelf. I don't think that that's the real number, or they know what pounds are.
And just write them a review one day, be like, "Yeah, it only holds 208 bottles." That's
it's rough. So sick. Hope they can hold the weight. I mean, his sound like they are going to hold the weight. They sound like he knows exactly what is going on.
Like, here, I'll show you. I
A
do this all the
disturbing
time with
lack
my
of Bud Light. Is that a St. Gillis joke? Bradley says Daniel P would just tell us he got a letter with the description, but can't tell us what it says. Oh, Daniel, we love you. That's what makes this shit so fun. Is everyone just so, like, as long as everyone can take a joke, we're good.
Yeah. Oh, and then also for this shelf here, hey Alexa, lights off.
Okay.
Hey Alexa, lights on.
Okay.
Actually, let me get back up. Hey Alexa, lights off.
Okay.
Hey Alexa, it's bourbon time.
Let's get this damn party started. What are we drinking, barkeep?
What did she say?
She goes, "Let's get this damn party started. What are we drinking, barkeep?" And then she starts playing like jazz music.
Are you a married man?
I am happily married man.
because it sounds like Alexa's down to party, and I don't know if that would fly around here.
Yeah. Hey Alexa, pause the music. Yeah, she's all into technology and all that stuff. I was like, sweet, let's get some lights up in here, do all the stuff. She's like, all right, make it happen.
Hey Matt, open that bar sound Cascadia. America. Very good. Matt is a genius too. He's not into technology as much, but he listens to directions. Where's the glass? Here we go. I am disappointed that no one else wants to join us. Devin, your level of interest my level of interest for you're probably a Matt. I mean, we're gonna be a Matt, that's for sure. Nobody else wants to even attempt it. I get it. Or the interest level is so low that I'm not sure if says worse for you or for me at this point. That Matt's going to go back to his AI chick infatuation. It wasn't an infatuation, Kraken 13. What it was me experimenting with artificial intelligence, and artificial intelligence bitch slapping me in a female voice, calling me a bunch of names, and calling everyone else a bunch of names. Oh, Giselle's Realty Group Boston. He used to sell Boston. Now he's got his own group. This smells a lot like a double-barreled product. I don't know if I'd ever guess.
In a good way or a bad way?
What's that?
In a good way or a bad way?
I don't love stuff that smells. But let's see here: 80% Kentucky 10-year, 12% Indiana 10-year. Then the Kentucky's 70, 18, 12. The Barton, I think. Indiana 10-year, 75, 21, 4. And then 9-year Kentucky, 8%, 74, 18, 8. 74, 18, 8. Huh. I don't love like the double oaked stuff because it all smells like green. Have you ever like been around like new construction or anything like that where they're using like I don't know. When I was a kid, I was always around. My dad was an electrician, and like he always built houses and shit. And like I was always around lumber. And this smells like a delivery of trusses. Like it doesn't smell like old oak. It smells like brand new wood that is like chemically treated. And by the way, thank you, Barstow Bourbon Company, for sending this. This is why they probably stopped sending me stuff, just because it's honest. It smells kind of toasty and kind of marshmallowy, but I just have this thing for double barrels. Do you like double barreled stuff, like double oaked or toasted products?
I do. I'm a big Michter's fan here. They do a lot of their toasted stuff, but yeah, sometimes it's good. Sometimes you're kind of like, it's overly sweet and it takes away depending on the proof too. So
yeah, so the sweetness is what I'm talking about, but it's inside of the sweetness that I'm picking up on like details of it that I think it's probably just a me thing where I just get this weird a lot of it I get like wood stain, like when people like put stain or varnish on like trim, stuff like that. I was around that a lot as a kid too, and I think that I just like not necessarily saying that was a bad time because I had a great childhood, but it wasn't something that I wanted to eat or drink. It probably gave me a lot of headaches as a kid. I don't know.
Like it's still tannic.
I don't know, Devin. I'm a crazy person. Marzipan and shellac. Bonding over bourbon, that'd be great on Matt Madness.
Yeah, we've actually had them on our channel a few times. Yeah, they're great.
Well, I'd love it if they could pop in. I need to. That's been around a lot of dudes in wood. That's true, Bradley Booper. Bradley Booper. Boop. Boop.
Kraken 13, I appreciate it.
He's subbed to Whiskey Slippers.
You know, I gotta get some slippers now that just say whiskey on them or something. They're just like big Glen Cairns that you stick your feet into.
Oh, this has a melon note too, like a, you know, like when you get into the cantaloupe, but it's like not the fruit itself, but it's like the inside of what's it called? It's like the inside of the rind or something like that. It has like a cantaloupe kind of smell to it.
Yeah.
Like you stained your trim with cantaloupe. Yeah. Or like a cantaloupe scented wood polish. Oh, like a cantaloupe pledge. Boom. That's the best note I've ever given. That smells like cantaloupe pledge.
Cantaloupe pledge. That's a good thing?
No.
Okay.
That's
awesome. Cantaloupe. Got it. This sucks.
I don't necessarily love the smell, but I'm glad that I narrowed it down to what it smells like. Let's put it. Let's taste
Yeah.
it.
Cheers.
Well, I know you're not tasting the same thing as me, but
Yeah, this is pretty good.
yours is good. Mine's way better on the palate than I thought it was going to be. It does have layers of, like layers of finish. It's definitely rebarreled.
Are they like fighting all those flavors?
Yeah, I wish that there were less of it. I know it's hard to do. I don't know. It kind of tastes French oaky to me a little,
Okay.
but the flavors up front were kind of golden, sweet. Like the melony notes were there a little bit. Then it really transitioned hard into just double oakedness. If you like double oak stuff, you'll probably love this.
Yeah.
Devin, can I send you this bottle of Cascadia Garyana Oak Barrel Finish?
Yeah.
For you to review? And then that's yours then? You can have
I
it?
appreciate it.
All right.
Thank you.
I will shoot a quick review for this, and then I'm going to send it off to you.
Thank you.
And
Appreciate it.
I'm going to try to expedite it because my shipping process is what some people, including Travis Robson, would consider to be super slow. But I want you to have this, considering you took your time out this evening to be on here, and that you're going to be disappointed when you're rejected from it. That's just a joke. You're going to be in. But also, since you like toasted stuff, I want to get your experience on this, what you think about it.
Cool.
But for me, it's just another double oaked toasted thing that doesn't hit where I want it to hit. But this is because it's not a hit for me.
Yeah.
Some people love this stuff.
It's one of those, if you like it, you like it. If you don't, well, then.
Yeah, I see what people would like it, but it's just not my profile.
Mm-hmm.
It's a bit too zingy, a bit too bright, a bit too shiny, a bit too. Well, sirens. You don't hear those much around here.
Yeah.
Must be a fire.
Something's amiss.
What's the proof on it? So this is 107.5 proof. It's $100 for a 375 milliliter bottle. Blend of straight bourbon whiskeys finished for 10 months in Garyana oak barrels. They're hand harvested too. That's pretty good. A custom 3-hour toast. Huh. I want you to know though, it's for sample use only. You cannot resell it. So do that under the table. If you
I'll
need
drink it with my buddies then.
Oh man. Anytime I review something that's toasted or double oaked, I always start with this isn't for me. So a lot of times I don't even taste them like on camera because there's no reason.
Yeah. If you don't like it, you're like, I'm not going to give it the review that it wants, that you want or whatever, I guess. If you're like, we're not going to like it. So.
Dude looks like a boot on leave after basic training. Are you in the military?
I am in the military. I just got back from deployment. Thanks.
I thought the same thing, that you're probably thank you for that, by the way.
Yeah, no problem.
You are the reason why we have what we have, and we appreciate you so much. Thank you for your service, and thank you for signing up for doing crazy shit like that.
Yeah, I know.
And in my old age, I say to myself, I should have done that. And then I also say to myself, you're not that guy, pal. Like, as much as I want to be.
Sometimes I'm like, man, I've been doing this a long time.
Oh my gosh,
Maybe I
Rod
should stop.
Farva?
I'm like, no.
That's a Rod Farva, Shane Gillis.
Do you need assistance? Come in. Hang on. Let me do the.
Yes, right. I'm gonna make a big.
Come in. Over. You need assistance? Come in. I'm here.
Sekar Ramrod. Sekar Ramrod.
Sekar Ramrod.
What's a liter of cola?
Don't spit in his drink. It's for a cop.
Liter is French. Forgive me some. Oh my gosh.
A liter of bourbon.
Oh, yeah. That is good, man.
Yeah.
That's funny. I'm a slowpoke, bro. I know. Yeah, I know. Obviously, I'm super slow. I'm slow in so many ways. When I go to the store to get food, slow.
Oh, hey, Chad. Cheers.
Anything I do, I'm super slow.
Yeah.
I'm gonna boot you, Devin.
Sounds good.
I appreciate you very much.
Being on here.
Consider yourself one of the top 400 candidates. Just a joke. You're super
Let
rad.
those other ones get out of here. No, I'm kidding. I need a challenge.
From Ohio.
That's right.
Told him he is in like 40 times. So definitely out. This is a joke. I crack myself up. You're supposed to laugh really hard when I say stuff like that. So definitely on that.
Yes, I've done a few barrel picks. That's what Trevor's asking. And cheers, Tim.
Travis, you top 401? Yeah, I put you up top 401, Travis. Until your mustache fell off. Then you kind of... It's not being slow, it's being thorough. That's right. I'm very thorough. All right, Devin, you're out of here. I'm going to review this mash and drum friggin' DrumKey Spirits Rye, and then I'm going to call it a night. I'm going to do it so fast so it'll make people's heads spin. So thank you for hanging out so long. Boom, Devin, everybody. I am going to go super quick because I'm so slow. I know I'm slow. This is Jason's newest blend. I don't know. I'm pretty sure this is going to... you know what? I don't know nothing. But they sent this to me. Barrel King sent this, meaning she's going to be released soon. Obviously available to Barrel King Gold members. Pretty sure it's available to Jason's Patreon as well. And then after it goes through everyone in there, then they release it to the public. They at least did with the batch 1 for a little bit higher price to the general public. That was batch 1. Batch 2, there's at least 1,004 bottles of it because my bottle number's 1,004. This is batch 2. It's called Rye'd Cymbal, 118.6 proof, 59.3% ABV, a blend of straight rye whiskey finished in rare X bourbon barrels. Oh crap! I heard him talk about what I believe one of the rye barrels was finished in maybe an old Willet barrel. I think that's the case here. But anyway, it is a blend that Jason did when I was at Barrel King last year, and it was really, really good there. When I got the bottle, I was blown away. This, we'll get into it, but it's really good. You know what? We're doing a whiskey glass. Thank you for choosing this bottle of whiskey to enjoy and share. That's totally written by AI. Friggin' AI. Every bottle is crafted with my uncompromising commitment to being the best. It's true. He's pretty damn good. It's not about the whiskey. It's about the people you share with. That's what I always say. Just kidding. Play it louder, Jason C. Great signature. Bottled by Old Road Craft Spirits, a.k.a. Barrel King, distilled in Kentucky and Indiana. This is a blend of different mash bills of MGP rye and Green River rye. And it's ridiculous. It's a big, big rye as far as a whiskey goes. But when I smelled and tasted it the first time, I thought to myself, holy shit, this is something everyone will love because it's not a super rye forward rye. Yes, this is good. Oh, Devin left. I thought Devin was going to still hang around in the back, which would have been hilarious. It was in Willett. That's what I thought. Oh, he shared that you're reviewing it on his Patreon. Nice. Is Jason in the chat? I didn't see, but so I was too busy talking to friggin' Devin. Your boyfriends are not looking. We want whiskey notes. H2I. You're fun. Talk more. I want to hear more from you. You're great. Will Henderson, I missed your super chat earlier. Thank you. Cheers, Matt. Thank you. Cheers back to you, Will. Corvette Trey gifted 5 ABHD memberships earlier. Thank you, friggin' Trey. You badass bugger. Then we got Corvette Trey again. DrumKey for the win. That was 40 minutes ago. Thank you, Trey. Let's see. Back to this here. Oh, Elijah Craig 23 barrels. I knew it was one of the old. I'm sorry, Jason. I knew it was one of the old ones that were there. Oh, man. Hold on. When you first smell this, you don't immediately think rye. But it creeps its way in. Since you know it's a rye, it creeps its way in. If I didn't know this was a rye for sure, like if I didn't know it, if I didn't, by the base of my balls, know that this was a rye whiskey, if I didn't watch the man blend it himself, if I didn't watch the barrels being dumped, blub 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 into a tank, blub 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 blub, one barrel at a time, then maybe I wouldn't suspect that it were a rye at all. But oh man, I just got the best note that I've never used ever. A junior mint. Holy shit. I freaking love junior mints. But I didn't get that until right this second. Before it was more like chocolatey, like fun candy bar stuff. But now we're honing in. Now we're getting serious. Now we're diving deep. Junior mint. Oh, yeah. Would I think? I don't know if I think this is a rye on the nose. I know based off of tasting this when I got it that this is a bourbon drinker's rye. It's not like a super like daily, super vegetal, high powered like rye. It's just like, I think this is probably, well, let me taste it and get there. But I had some thoughts previously before getting to this point where I'm actually talking about it. I had some thoughts. Let's see if they still hang in there. But you don't necessarily get an oak note on rye whiskeys as they get older, but you can kind of like hone out a young rye whiskey. They're a bit brighter and a bit sharper, a bit grainier. This is so well rounded on the nose. It's so like it's layered. It's layered, but the layers are like, I don't know, it's kind of like, you know, when I'm trying to compare it to my fourth graders field trip earlier this year when we learned about rocks and the layers of rocks and how the layers of rocks have settled into each other. And there are different, you know, but I don't think I'm able to make that comparison very easily or well. Therefore, I won't. but I was about to go totally geological. I'll probably stick to food, which I'm better with. Yeah. Holy shit, Junior Mint. Brown. It's like a brownie cookie. I can't get the Junior Mint out of my head now because it's there and I can't get it out. I wish I could shake it so I could go back to what I was smelling before. But now that I picked up on that, it's so lovely and so there. I got to taste it. Friggin' Rye'd Cymbal. DrumKey Batch 2. Here we go. Hell yeah. Yeah, that is big. I love that so much. There are people who love rye whiskeys and drink them all the time. And there are people who love rye whiskeys and drink them not as often as you think that they would, considering how much they love them. I'd put myself into that category. When I go for a pour, I go for a bourbon generally over a rye. Even if I have a dozen tremendous ryes staring me in the face and I know I enjoy them so much, for some reason I reach for the bourbon. I think that this, however, is a pour that kind of will like bridge that gap where if I'm wanting something big, something high proof, something super flavorful, where I normally reach for a high proof bourbon, this like scratches that itch. That does that. It scratches that itch, but also is a rye, so it's different. It's like I would consider this to be like a high rye bourbon. A very high rye bourbon profile. Like a very, very high rye bourbon. Because it does have these rye qualities and these characteristics that when you know it's a rye, you can taste them. But again, blind, I don't know if I'd pick up on the fact that we're a rye. It just tastes friggin' awesome. And I'll be more specific momentarily. Let me enjoy it at first. All right. After tasting it, the Junior Mint note has dissipated a little. And it's more like a toffee-like. Yeah. More like I'd say less chocolate and more toffee. I wouldn't go full like toffee candy bar because that includes chocolate. It's more like a delicious, rich toffee. Yeah. A real hardened caramel. Like a burnt, crispy caramel. Is the air on? No, but it was. No, it's not. Want it on? Yeah, that's a good reply. Is the air on? No, it's not. Would you want it on? Yeah, that's how you husband. There's a lot happening on the nose. Like every time I smell it, except for when I had Junior Mints in mind before I tasted it, I couldn't shake that. But now that I've shaken that every time I go back to it, it's slightly different. Just like DrumKey 1. Like, listen, I'm not. There is a certain aspect to this that seems, what would we call it? Like, I can't say anything bad about it, or that it's, I don't know. It benefits me to say good things, right? I was there when Jason blended it. If I didn't like it, I would have told him. I'm not going to kiss his ass. Like, I'm friends with Jason. And I believe, honestly, that friends tell each other the truth. I'm a lot like, hold on a second. I'm a lot like Austin from the Bourbon Experience, who cannot tell a lie to his friends about, like, when he was blending it, if we went through the process together, and I'm not going to sit there while he's blending it and be like, dude, Jason, this is the best shit. I love it. If I didn't like it. When he was blending it, I really, really loved it. I thought it was really good. And now that it's bottled, I think it might be better than when I was there. I can't friggin' remember exactly how much I liked it then, but it's tremendous now. And I'm not going to fib about it. I know that these bottles are not cheap. Therefore, if you get a bottle of it and you're like, this is garbage, I don't like it, it's my reputation. So you'd be like, Matt, you lied. And it's obvious if I lie. If the majority of people are like, this is not good, then I'm a fibber, right? But I'm not going to do that. If this were not something that I really loved, I'd kind of wiggle my way around it. And you probably would see that. But I'm not doing that. I think that this is amazing, tremendous. This is a great, great blend. Not only that, but I think this is a tremendous barrel strength rye whiskey in general. That if you love Jack Daniel's rye whiskey, like their barrel proof stuff, if you love that, then you'll love this. This doesn't have like the red winey banana, whatever you call it, profile to it, but I'd put it in that same sort of category as like that super sweet bourbon lovers barrel strength rye that I really, really like a lot. Like, I love this. This is going to be something that, look, where the hell's the... Hold on. Oh. Just for example, I have way too much whiskey, way, way too much. And I realize that I'm defending myself when I don't need to, but I feel like I have to because I just need to. This is probably one of the best Jack Daniel's single barrels that I've had in a long time. It's my own pick, and I love it. And I've had some of it. I've had some. And I got this quite a while ago. This is Jason's first DrumKey blend. There's no label on it. I got this before there were labels available. But the only reason this isn't empty is because I need to save some for comparison's sake to taste with other stuff. I want to drink the rest of it. I don't drink stuff that I don't love. And that's the way that this DrumKey rye is going to go too. It's going to evaporate out of the bottle. And by evaporate, I mean into whatever organs my body will evaporate it into. When you have 1 billion bottles of whiskey, which is an over exaggeration, you don't necessarily drink one bottle so fast. But when you really like stuff, you definitely do. The viscosity is super thick. Oh man, I'm so far behind the chat. I'm sorry, everyone. Hey, let me listen. Hint H2I. Start your own channel and do it yourself. Sick of your shit. Gonna do it my own way. Not gonna follow your instructions. Not gonna do it the way you like. Not gonna please you, no matter how hard I try. Even if I did things the way you wanted me to do it, you're not gonna like it. So when you say for me to relax, what I really need and what the world needs is for you to shut the fuck up and relax a little yourself. Things will happen in due time. I love you. Thank you so much for watching. Everybody in this chat, you make me so happy. I dig it. And I dig you too. But you relax. Calmer than you are. Calmer than you are. I'm sorry that I told you to shut the F up. That was really rude. I didn't mean it. I was halfway through saying it, and then I was going to say shut the front door, and then I was like, that would sound really dumb. So I finished it, and then I realized that I probably shouldn't have said it, and I apologize. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So if you want to say you're sorry, then we'll be fine. I've been doing this since 2019. I'm not new. This is the way I be. This is the way I am. I will take as much time as I want to take, and you will gather from it what you want to gather. If you gather nothing from it, then that sucked. Sorry to waste your time. If you gathered a little bit, then you're welcome. If you gathered several loads full, then damn. What a Friday night. If your comments just made things go slower and make me go at an even unreasonably slow pace, then that's not on me now, is it? Still love you. All right. I'm going to turn on the air conditioning. I'll be right back. I'm back. If you can hear the air conditioning running, that's because it's very warm here in Colorado, and I'm trying to make my wife happy. Hey, honestly, for the first time ever, the link to the live stream is literally in chat. Hop on in, say hello. I agree, Matt. So bourbon drinkers right, and the journeyman wasn't as prevalent while putting it together. It's gotten better and better. Very proud of it. And I also don't think that the junior mint note sticks. Like, I picked up on it for a second, and then I tasted it, and then it went away. And now, literally, now that I go back to it, I can't find it again. After ranting and then turning on the air conditioning and coming back, there's a lot of barrel char here now. Like a lot of barrel char. A strange amount of oak for it being a rye. Like, there is some very woody presence there to it. A vanilla Tootsie Roll thing, like one of the blue Tootsie things, Tootsie things. Yeah. the way that transitions on the palate from front to back, and just its overall largeness, it's thick up front and it's thick on the back. But you can sort of feel it rolling from the front of the palate to the back of the palate. And it is like this. It's weird saying caramel on a rye whiskey, but it's a ton of caramel. I really, really like that a lot. And it's going to be something that I drink a shit ton of. And by a shit ton of, I mean the bottle. I'm going to drink it until I should stop, so that I have some left over, some remaining. But we miss you here at HH. It's a party here, 400 plus people in line. At Heaven Hill, 400 plus people in line for what's happening. Is there a drop at Heaven Hill? And I wish I want to be. I don't want to be 401 in line. That'd suck. What's one of your favorite sour mashes? I like Peerless, the Peerless stuff a lot. Wait, no, Peerless is their sweet mash. The Michter sour mash is good. Why did I think Peerless with sour mash? Sour mash is way more. Okay, wait. That question just goofed me up. Sour mash is much more common, right? Then the sweet mash is much more uncommon because they have to literally like redo it. Like the sour mash is using the remnants like sourdough, like the starter. So, I mean, the things that call themselves sour mash, I think I said Peerless because Peerless does things the opposite way that most people do it, which is sweet mash, which is why I said Peerless. But sour mash, I think that is mostly everyone does sour mash. Yeah, it's so hot here. Fire's burning and stuff already. It's not going to be an awesome summer for fires anyway. It's finally illegal in Colorado to turn on AC now that it's spring. It's weird. Like normally this time of year we're getting snow in March. It's normally like stormy, like high winds and snow and stuff. Anyway, since I've been here. But this year, they just turned that shit off. There's like, we had like purple, I don't know what kind of purple flowers my wife planted last year, but they're popping up already. They're popping up in the old flower garden like from underneath the leaves I've yet to rake. Leaves I've raked yet. You know what I mean. Did you tell Jason Z about Devin being a drummer from See, you guys got it right. I said, tell me you're from Columbus. And Devin's like, not from Columbus. I was like, that's not what I asked you to do. Tell me you're a drummer then. And he's like, not a drummer. Devin. Oh, two things I asked you to do and you didn't do it. 22-year heritage. Holy shit. Oh, shoot. That's maybe where that... Okay. So, I know I just talked about it, but I forgot about the... So, the Rare X bourbon barrels that we use at Barrel King, they do have a pretty, like, profound effect on the whiskey that goes in the bottle, and it happens pretty quick. I do not get a lot of oak from even old rye whiskeys. But I'm wondering if like the oak that I'm picking up on this comes from that barrel. And I wonder if that's why my brain processes it more of as a bourbon profile, because the oak note doesn't necessarily come through on a rye, even if it's an old rye like it does on a bourbon. So I wonder if that barrel had that much influence on this blend, which could make it so unique that's why I love it so much. If that were my rye blend, if the Rye'd Cymbal was something that I made, I wouldn't shut up about it. That is so up my alley. That is so good. And I wish that was something that I did. But it was not. That's a Jason C. Brigham. That's a Jason Shizzle product shizzle. No. Jazzy Jason Fizzle product. No, I don't know. I'll shut up. Hey, Gerard. Jared. It's Jared with 3 R's. This is a new member. Thanks, Jared, with 3 R's. Heaven Hill Heritage Collection 22-year bourbon is dropping at 8 a.m. Man, sometimes I wish I lived in Kentucky. But when did the first people get in line for that? How long have people been in line? Hey, Gary, what's up? Oh, Gary, can I get a thumbs up or a thumbs down for Matt Madness this year? Do you want in or do you want out? Matt Madness. Come on, Gary. We need to know. The world needs to know. 92 in North Texas. That's crazy. If you want some company, we can jump on the live stream with you. I mean, the link is there. The link is there. And I put it there. And if you jumped in, I would not click on you. And we would, if you're up for some questions, then I've got some. Got some buried deep. It wasn't much added. It wasn't much I added. Didn't take much. Didn't want to mask the sweet layers. Oh, so it wasn't even a full barrel. Damn. Is that something later that you added, or was that added when I was there? Gary says he's in. And just like that, Gary, he makes YouTube appearances so fast. That was longer than his longest video. Yeah. What? There you go. Kevin O'Malley, what the heck is going on tonight? I don't know. I have no idea. Not Gary, he's the worst. He put me on, you have a channel. Well, I felt like you had a channel for a second, Daniel P. Because you put your name and then you put what sounded like a channel name. And then I didn't vet you like I said I would. You caught me in a fib. I could drink this Rye'd Cymbal. Between this and I can't stand sounding like, I get it. I know that I sound like a douche saying, hey, the friggin' April releases that barrel are the best. 127 is 120.2 proof, straight bourbon, 9-year Wild Turkey, 9-year Green River. Such an awesome blend. The friggin' DrumKey is crazy. Like, damn it. sometimes I wish I could be on one of those whatever graphs where it's like, what do you call it? They're like, they don't hold up in court or whatever, but like, we'll want you to take it. Would I ever take a lie detector for any other reason? No. But if you were to put me on a whatever graph and be like, Matt, how do you feel about, or do you love, I don't know how to like portray to you that I'm telling you like, how I feel more honestly than just me being excited about it. And if I'm ever wrong, if you ever pick up stuff like this and you don't love it, please, please, please come and chat and be like, hey, I got this. I didn't love it. And we'll talk. Like maybe I was wrong about something, but I'm not going to friggin', I don't know. It's hard to represent a company or to work for a company and then say good things about our products. When you like, I get it. And I try not to like overwhelm my channel with Barrel King stuff because I don't want people to get turned off by it. I want it to be something that people are willing to try and people are willing to try to enjoy, even if they're like, hey, I don't know. But it's a slippery slope. It's a weird thing to try to do, to stay unbiased in the whiskey category, but work for and blend for a whiskey company, and then taste Jason's stuff, taste friggin' Dan and Sean's Evernorth stuff, because they're like my besties. It is a weird place to be, and I think that honestly, by this point, if you've been watching for long enough, some of you obviously are new viewers and don't get me at all. And it takes a while. It takes a bit. And if I tell you to shut the F up, I'm sorry. There's been very few people I've said that to. And sometimes I just say it and then I have to apologize a few times for it. But I try to remain as neutral as possible in everything, even if it seems like it might benefit me not to be neutral. So it's really hard to taste something that you like so much and that you enjoy so much. It's really, really difficult to tell you how much I love this when you know, and I know you know, that it was blended by a friend and also produced by a company I work for. That is what I mean. And I'm sorry if you get a weird feeling or an icky feeling about it. I get the same icky feeling because I don't know how to portray it to you like in a way that seems genuine. I'm just hoping that you know that I'm friggin' forgot his name already. I'm sorry. Crap. I'm not gonna lie. I poured more because I want more. I want more of it. And I'm done trying to. That's all I can do. Daniel P says, my wife said I should have told you my Tesla story. Daniel P, please come back and tell me your Tesla story quickly. Please do it. Because I need to hear a great story from you, Daniel P. Oh my gosh. Independent Joe is here.
Cheers, brother.
How's it going?
Long time no see.
You've already been in Matt Madness. Your re-invitation is on its way. It'll come. You didn't have to do this, but I'll never say no to seeing your face. You look you look magnificent.
Well, it's because I'm wearing my Remember Everybody Deployed t-shirt here. Boom.
Wait, what is that?
Cheers to everybody deployed.
Hell yeah. Oh, man.
Come home safe.
How have you been, Joe?
Great, brother. How have you been?
Looking sharp. What's in the glass tonight? Let me guess. Don't tell me.
All right. It starts with an N. I think you can see it right there.
Hold on. It starts with a what?
It starts with an N. You can probably see the N right there.
Oh, well, hold on. Let me make it bigger so I can cheat. Oh, okay. Yep. Okay. I would have never guessed that, but is that a?
It's an oldie but goodie.
Oh my! Is that the first one ever?
Yeah, I believe so.
Joe, is that the straight bourbon?
Yep.
Totally legit. Show the pick sticker. Totally legit neighborhood spirits competition double gold. Oh my dude, Joe, that is 2020. That was my first barrel pick I ever did.
Yeah, but I've been drinking it a little slow, if you can't.
I see that. You must love that shit. Oh my goodness. That yeah. I don't even know what that is. What does it taste like? That's got to be what 5-year MGP back from 2021.
Yes, sir. 5 years exactly, and it's 56.4, so 112.8 proof.
Well, I bet you that what I'm tasting is way better. Jason's new rye is really, really good. But yeah, I wish the bottle were like so close to
butterscotch on the nose. I mean, I don't know if you remember that, but there's definitely.
What'd you say on the nose?
A lot of butterscotch.
Oh, a little butterscotch, a little butter pecan.
Pecan.
I cannot call you Gerard when you have got a third R. But Jared Woodward, really cool live tonight. All the guests, well done, man. Looking forward to Matt Madness. I'm pumped for Matt Madness now.
I saw. There he is. Wordsworth. There he is. Look at that.
Look how full everyone's bottles are.
Well, we got to hold on to them because it's we won't be able to. We won't be able to enjoy them at later time, at different times.
No, man. I don't. It seems like you guys are all.
It's actually pretty good.
Seems like you guys are just being really nice to me at the beginning, which I've felt my entire journey through this. That everyone is just nice to me because they feel like it's the right thing to do.
I think Northwest Bourbon Whiskey Nose is in here right now. I don't know why, because I don't think they've been on Batman. They should be on here right now.
Marty?
Yeah, Marty should. I don't think Marty was on What Matt Madness. He should jump on right now to get interviewed.
Oh, I know Marty well. If Marty wants to be a Matt Madness, we can throw Marty in Matt Madness.
Also,
we'll put him in like the preliminary round. Somewhere that he's got to really fight. Like he's got to go through like 16 levels of competition, but we can do it.
Northwest Bourbon was in the chat a little while ago. He should definitely jump on and apply.
Oh, so you came in to recommend people. I like this. This is good. Northwest Bourbon.
I've been hitting up like some people in the chat, like because I'm curious about their channels as well. Like the Bourbon. What were they? What were they called? Damn, now I feel bad for not remembering who I was talking to.
Oh, that's a good question. When does Matt Madness start? You'll know. It'll start when it starts. Sometimes it starts in March when March Madness starts. Sometimes it starts in June when and then other times we skip a year, but sooner than later.
Yeah, the year we all did the videos, I think that was the year that happened to get skipped.
Oh, man. So that was a terrible. That was one of many things I regret about. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. That was the year I had my teeth done, and it was a terrible long thing. But I need to go back through and hit up some people who made videos for sure.
I can tell you right now that this is definitely a very nice pour.
A very nice what?
A very nice pour. A very nice.
You're so sweet, Joe.
No, I'm not just saying that. And I'm not a big Nulu fan. And this right here is just like I knew that it's really, really nice on the glass, really nice on the palate. Doesn't dry at all. Really sweet, caramel, butterscotch, butter pecan.
Nah. I like your notes. You're straight to the point. I know that there was one viewer in chat earlier who would have loved that.
I had to get rid of one of his comments, but you still highlighted it though.
Well, because I was going through late, and I know. So there can be a million positive comments, but like when you see something negative, like I can't help it.
Yeah.
That's the one that sticks out, and I wish I wasn't that person who like dwells on that. But that's just the way it works. When you see, at least it's that problem.
Yeah.
What if there were?
I would consider that confronting the issue and not running from it. You know.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like if I just deleted his comments and never said anything. I invited him on. He never came on. But if 99% of the comments were terrible and like I just looked for the one good one, that'd be a bad problem. I'm like, well, listen, friggin', random username loves this shit.
Yeah, most trolls don't like to show their faces.
But like also,
not to say he was a troll. I'm just saying.
Right, and also like he has a good point. I am very slow, and for some people, it's hard to watch.
Mm.
And I need to work on some things for sure. But at the same time, like I've tried, and this is just me at this point. And maybe I overreacted, or maybe I underreacted.
Yeah.
Ever think about that, random guy? I maybe underreacted. That's a joke.
Well, his handle or his name is HMM, so it's
Oh, see, I forgot his username already. That's why I said random guy.
Yeah, I don't know the rest of it. I just know.
Corn and Whiskey says, Ports, what's up, Corn and Whiskey? Kevin O'Malley, inviting a troll on a live stream is next level. Not playing 3D chat. Well, I mean, no, if you want to tell me how to run shit and tell me that I'm then tell me. And it's a terrible idea to invite somebody on live because anything out of their mouth, they could literally say anything.
Yeah.
And they could be behind a mask saying anything. And that shit could just completely be not good. So I mean, it's a terrible, terrible idea. But sometimes you just invite terrible ideas into your life, and then you marry them. Just kidding, baby, for watching. I love you so much.
I thought you were going to bring up my wife.
Oh, Joe.
I'm just kidding.
Kobe says we need a Mad Madness live event for amateurs to play in and get a bid into the tourney. So we kind of did something like that 3 years ago. It was like I went crazy and I invited there was like a whole there was like a normal Mad Madness bracket. Then there was like the preliminary rounds where I went on TikTok and Instagram and like I invited a bunch of people to do it. And then it was just many, many more weeks when people already complained about the length of Mad Madness. I don't know. We could do it again, but I don't know if the demand for that is there. Kind of like a Pro-Am, yeah.
Do you, now being part of a distillery, there they are. I was telling them earlier to jump on and apply.
Joe's just trying to buy time for poor decision pairing. Poor decision pairing? Hold on a second.
Put me in the back so you can interview them.
Okay, Joe, I'll do whatever you say.
I'm sorry.
No. Honestly, you're one of the few people who I'll listen to every single time. So you just direct me and see you later. Joe's great. I'm going to make you large for a second.
Oh my gosh.
Hold on. We got a dude who looks like me with glasses.
But much older.
And a lady.
Yeah.
Hey, I like your refrigerator back there.
No, the refrigerator's over here. Those are just display cabinets with our good bottles.
With doors.
Yeah.
They're like humidors for bottles.
Mm-hmm.
Are they
over here?
Yeah. Poor decision. Parent. Okay, I like this is good. This is really good. But I need to behave myself because it's not just a guy. There's also a nice lady. Poor decision pairing. Let me guess. I don't want to ever be wrong when I guess names. but I'm willing to go out on a limb here. This one time.
Are you looking us up? You're cheating.
No. I promise you, it's notes. I'm typing notes.
Okay.
Promise.
We've been calling you for a long time, like 4 years.
I'm sorry, that was a waste of time. You could have been watching like how to manage money, or like what stocks to invest in, or like.
Honestly, there are so many people out there that just want to trash us. But honestly, I love your content. You make me laugh. I've been watching you for at least 4 years.
Yeah.
I like your accent. You're giving me hints as we go. Let's see.
I'm going to throw you off because I've lived in 3 different states, totally different cultures. So my accent is a mix.
Yeah. Now, actually, I got to know Mom Porter pretty well.
Whoa. I'm so sorry. I'm super, super sorry. What did you say?
Yeah.
I got to know Mom Porter.
My wife's name.
That was Will Smith. He's talking about wife, though. Hold on. You guys know Mama Porter well.
Yes.
Well,
do explain.
I was part of the weight loss challenge thing after I'd retired from law enforcement.
Oh my gosh, we're bringing up some things that I never followed through on back to back.
Well, I mean, it's a yo-yo.
You were doing fantastic. Hey, I made goal. I got down to 130.
Yeah.
I'm back up to about 180, and I got to go back down again. But I had lost too much.
But we're not giving up hope.
No, we'll get it back down.
But yeah, I mean, just. I went from the military to law enforcement after 30 years of that, nothing to do, sitting around, still eating the way that I did, put on the weight. And, that kind of brought me into a community, and she was very, very uplifting in it. So I've had nothing but mad respect for her for it.
Yeah.
So when you said very, very, the first very, I thought you said she was married.
Well, I would hope so, but I mean,
I thought we were getting into something deeper there, but
no, she's very supportive. Your mom she is a doll.
Oh, my mom. I thought, okay.
Yeah.
I'm catching up so slow, but also she was in that group, and she was every day I saw her like posting stuff. So no, my mom's the best, and you can tell she's in here every week, and she.
I saw her earlier too.
Yeah, she's great, and I think that maybe Jason Kobe owes her another song this year. Fridge Stag, that's what I see back there. Fridge Stag.
Open the door, show them.
Let's see here.
Yeah, we got 2025 Alpha Bravo Charlie Delta.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Mom Porter.
Oh, you have all the 20. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, we got all of this year or 2025.
Yeah,
all of last year's.
I'd be the world's worst. What do you call the people who like control the flights? Like flight traffic controller. I'd be the world's worst because it would take me like 20 seconds to figure it out.
Yeah. Weight loss and keeping it off is a lifetime project. Yeah. That it is, Mom Porter.
Yeah.
Oh, Kobe calls my mom a brat, reversing roles.
You obviously don't know Mom Porter to say something like that.
What?
So when it comes to madness, I'm still trying to figure out names based off of hints.
Okay.
Shoot.
We've never participated. We're not that good.
I was gonna let me see here. We have
only a little over a year in.
A little over a year of what?
Oh, only a little over a year on YouTube.
Yeah, we started a channel about a year ago.
Well, you're still going. That's good. Some people saw the decline in whiskey and quit. They're like, we're out of here.
No.
On to the next thing.
Yeah.
On to
a little different than what most people do.
It's not a job for us. For us, this is an outlet. It's fun.
Yeah.
that we come in and our perspective is we pair what we taste in this glass to food and cigars. That's kind of our niche. And then with that, I just launched my own merch business. So we're getting ready to start getting our own merch out, plus any other channel that they want something, we might be able to possibly handle for them.
Oh, nice. That's a huge thing, considering the world of merch is super difficult to navigate because you never know what you're getting.
Yep, because we're doing T-shirts, Glens, challenge coins. We're getting Flask, where we're doing the laser engraving. I have 3 different lasers. I've got 2 different types of print settings for sublimation.
Yeah.
So I jumped in it knee deep, and I'm rolling with it.
Yeah.
Sublimation.
Order
like
says
you can control people with your thoughts.
The brat.
The brat thing's an inside joke. Okay. All right. But hey, I'm going to stand up for you as somebody I think is stepping out of line.
Who's this?
No, somebody said something about her being a brat, and she's like, well, the brat thing is an inside joke. So
my mom calls anybody, if she likes you, she'll call you a brat. So Kobe calling my mom a brat is like reverse psychology kind of stuff.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Love the banter.
Banter's fun.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. What are your names?
Mary and Brandon.
I was gonna say Mary and Brandon. I wasn't.
Have we been on Patreon support?
We've been on Patreon for a while.
Oh, Thank you so much.
Several years.
Thank you.
You're one of our inspirations, but we just can't pull off the funny like you do.
No.
Well, okay, hold on. That's not true. Mary, what's the funniest thing Brandon's ever said or done? What's the one time that you're like, holy crap, he made me laugh so hard that I can't even believe it was him?
Okay, there's 30 years there.
but there's got to be one time. So that's a good thing. That means it happens all the time.
Remember statute of limitations. Okay.
We're also I'm prior law enforcement.
Yeah.
So he's ex-military, ex-cop, and you're ex-cop.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
I'm former HR, so I have to keep my P's and Q's. They let me go 3 years ago, and when it didn't go anywhere for the last 3 years, I decided, why am I going to go to work for another company? I can do something I love and build something for myself. I'm just going to go to work for myself. So I launched Poor Decisions Unlimited in November.
And Poor Decisions Unlimited is?
That's my merch company.
Okay.
That's the main company that started after we started the channel, because she wants to offer merchandise, especially to people in the industry, at a better, more competitive price point.
That makes sense.
Yep. Because some of these, if you don't want to have to handle the merch, you have to hire a company that handles your merch, and they do it as it's coming in. And I've looked at some of these prices. These prices are outrageous. When I can pull in merchandise, I can have it on standby. Somebody sends in an order, I can make that order and get it out, but I want to bring a cost savings on the end line.
Yeah.
That makes, for sure. What when it comes to Matt Madness, would both of you want to compete or just one of you?
Well, we're kind of a team, so I really don't do anything on the channel without Mary, and vice versa.
Yeah, we're kind of a pair on it.
Yeah.
I do not hate that answer one single bit, because all right, okay. In all honesty, what I'm doing is, as I'm writing notes, I am pretty much just reading them as I write them. Poor decision pairing, military couple. Mary and Brandon, 2 ex-cops. He's also ex-military, which I already wrote, but refuse.
Never ex. Former.
Okay.
Stop it.
No, I'm sorry. What was that?
It's never ex, it's former.
Former. Okay. I'm bad with words. That makes way more sense. So
That ever north
Former
behind my head.
to
Is the
Former?
Maple Brulee.
Mhm.
Now, this one we just picked up today. We're fresh cracking this here with Matt. This is an Old Dominic special distillery only release. It's called the Squirrel Tail Whiskey.
It just
Ooh.
came out today.
Yeah, it's celebrating 125 years of Overton Park, which is one of our local parks here in the Memphis area. And
It's a fundraiser.
yeah,
America.
Just casually cracking bottles.
yeah.
We do.
If you
So-
were here, you'd be enjoying them with
Okay.
us.
I can't mix anything with this.
Military couple, Mary and Brandon, 2 former cops. He is also former military. Refuse to do anything without each other. Mary will correct you, and she don't give a shit.
That's about sums it up. Yeah, she has 0 S to give, and she will say anything at any time.
Yeah, when you say ex, that means that like you still former means like you don't do it anymore, but you still associate yourself. Like I get why that would mean something
Right.
to.
I'm a Persian Gulf War veteran, the first Gulf War.
Damn.
Navy hospital corpsman attached to 3rd Marine Division out of Camp Lejeune.
That is so. Out of 1, 2, I didn't ask Daniel P. I would. Daniel P. was such a storyteller earlier that if I asked him about his military experience, he would just go on and on, even if he had none. But that means 1. Hold on. So at least 4 people
That's for card top.
tonight were
Chris
at
Miller.
least current or former military.
Yeah.
That's
And once I got out of the military, that's when I went into law enforcement, because back in the 90s when I got out, they didn't take all of the medical training that we had into the civilian world. So a buddy of mine goes, "Hey, I just got hired on. You want to be a cop?" I said, "Sure, why not?" And 30 years later, here I am retired.
Well, there's a good question right there in the chat. It said X means fired, former, retired. Well,
No.
not very many people use X when it comes to military. They just say former military
Mhm.
because the military will never leave you.
Yeah.
They
That's-
break you down, build you up, and who you are from that day forward is what the military created.
Yeah, and as long as you weren't a mess up and got a dishonorable discharge, it is a brotherhood/sisterhood that lives with you throughout the rest of your life.
yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, now that I'm finishing this one, I can enjoy that one.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to mix because I did get some Blanton's Gold earlier.
Oh gosh.
Let's say that for example, totally hypothetical, you were separated and you met a new Mary, you met a new man, or Brandon, you met a new woman, and they said that their former husband or wife instead of ex-husband or wife. What would that change? Like I've never heard that before, but what would that would throw me for a loop if someone was like, "Oh, my former wife," or my.
Well,
We both have exes. We're second marriages.
and
Right, but what if you call them your formers?
we always
They're
call
not
them
former.
ex. If they say former, that sends up a red flag.
Yeah.
That's
X means
that
excommunicated.
ties it all together based off of what you are straight shooters, and there was a test that I didn't even know I was testing you on, but you passed it, and you didn't even pass it until I realized you did it.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well,
X
I
is
mean-
X in the past. You don't come back into it. You were gone.
Yeah, I mean that's one thing a lot of people like about us is the fact we are straight with pretty much anything you ask. If it gets a little personal, we'll say, maybe now's not the time. But for the most part, if somebody asks us a question, to be honest, it's like, okay, hold on to your socks. I'm about to be brutally honest with you.
Okay.
That's our default. Is we are brutally honest.
Who would win in a game of chess?
Me.
Who would win in arm wrestling?
Me.
Who would win in a cooking competition?
Me.
Who would win in a competition of wearing a white shirt tonight?
Her.
Boom, Brandon, suck it.
White.
Damn it, Brandon. Terrible.
White.
Why couldn't you do better, Brandon? My gosh.
Hey, I do what I can. That's all I can do.
Are you a barbecue guy?
Very much so.
I don't know how I realized that about you just by talking to you for a few minutes, but
Body barbecue.
you know your way around a smoker.
And she's no shake herself either. Let me tell you.
I have both the grill and the flat top, and I rock them both.
Yep.
He cooks inside. I cook outdoors.
Really? It's okay. That's a flip flop. You two are super interesting and fun. I think that a Matt Madness joint venture for maybe the first couple who doesn't answer questions individually but as a team could be super interesting because you have to agree on stuff real fast.
Well, we've had 4 children to raise over 30 years. So, yeah, we mastered that one.
Yeah, 4 children, 3 grandchildren currently.
So he does whatever you say.
Exactly.
This will be fun. I love this.
Happy house.
I love this duo. I'm a little scared of Mary. I'm not gonna lie, little terrified.
That's actually smart.
So I knew that. So whenever I say something like that out loud, it's to let them know that they have one up on me, and also I'm willing to admit that. So please don't hurt me.
Okay.
So Brandon,
my nickname for a while was Scary Mary.
that's rude. Hey,
I know,
whoever
I
called you that, that's mean. You're not scary at all, but you do have a presence to you that I don't want to cross you at all. Not one single bit.
It's called
Not one single bit. Wow. As a matter of fact, I would rather be pulled over by Brandon and Brandon's having a terrible day than Mary having the best day of her life. Because I would just be like, I'm so sorry. I did it. I'm the worst.
Or when I have to tell the girl I'm pulling over, put your shirt back on, that don't work for me.
Yeah, I've tried that one before. Didn't work for me either.
Yeah.
But you got to do what you got to do. I'm going to call it an evening. I need to rub my wife's shoulders with massage oil and whisper sweet nothings into her ear until she falls asleep.
Smart.
And hopefully Brandon does the same for Mary. But I want you two to keep a lookout for an invite to Matt Madness because it's probably happening. And if it doesn't happen, then I'm expecting a strongly worded email from Mary that she'll follow up with the day after. And I do not want that. So you're going to get an invite 100%. Love you guys. Already.
Thanks, Matt.
Thank you for all you've done for our country, for our, I don't even know what to say. I'm so bad at this. Dan Shook always says the best stuff. But when it comes to meaningful things that I would like to say to be able to put together verbally. So whatever he would say, I want to make it a little more meaningful and a little more oomph behind it. But it's good, and I love you guys. Thank you for all you do. You're Matt Madness bound, and there's no doubt about that. You're out of here. Kaboom. I'm out of here. Kaboom. I love you all so much. Thank you for tuning in tonight. It's been damn near 3 hours of me tasting whiskey, defending myself for loving whiskey that I should love, even though I should love it because it's tremendous. Not loving some things that I just don't typically love. Tasting plastic on some samples, talking about this and that. I appreciate you all so much for being here. Matt Madness is going to be a ton of fun this year, and this was a cool way to get to know new people. My notes will be funny to go through. Devin was a guy who hung out so long. Freaking Hulkster Travis, Austin, the Bourbon Experience, couldn't tell why. Daniel P. was the best storyteller to never tell a story, and Poor Decision Pairing a couple, friggin', a power couple. And I mean that. Franchise popped in for a second or two twice. I love that. Shoulders, got some, Sweet Cindy 5201. I don't want to stop at the shoulders, okay? But I know when I'm going to be told to stop. So I got ideas too, but my ideas aren't the ones that are looked forward to from others. That's going to be it for this evening. See you all next week. There will be. Oh wait, hey Matt, Paul from 13th Century here. If you're tasting any of my products from Matt Madness, I had a chance to tune in and wanted to reach out before it was over. Tune in to products from Matt Madness. The 13th. I tried all the 13th Century stuff last year on the live streams. I loved them all. But I did get an email more recently about some newer stuff that I haven't tasted. I didn't get those yet. I didn't get them and I haven't tasted them. I didn't get them, so I haven't tasted them. Like the newest stuff. But last year, all the stuff was super good. Yeah, that's going to wrap it up for tonight. Paul, email me, adhdwhiskey@gmail.com. I'll get back to you. Wait, did I see a friggin'? Boom! Daz, how's it going? I haven't seen your name in chat for a super long time. Oh my gosh. Wait, was there another super chat that I didn't see? Company still over. Finishing here, I have a couple of people that I want to nominate, though. That was earlier. We're good. We're good on everything. More videos next week. More than one, I promise. And it'll come before Friday. They'll come before Friday. Everybody will come before Friday. That's what I promised everyone. River 101's in the chat. He's late, but he's here, and I love you so much. David, hugs and kisses. I miss you, man. See you all next week. I'm out of here. Good night.